morning. Happy Monday, my friend. New week. New sweatshirt. That's exciting, right? And maybe new underwear. But I make no promises. So, last week I didn't check the weather at all, and I just went for it. This morning I checked the weather, and I don't know if that was the smartest choice. Because it's freaking cold out here. It says it's 38, but with the wind, it feels like 28. 20 degrees. It's May whatever. Maybe I'm confused of what May is. I don't know. Anyway, this is ridiculous. So I don't know if it was better or worse that I checked the weather, but I did, and here we are. But I put this thing on my ear, so hopefully that'll save me. Ooh, now I'm caught. Okay, so let this Marco Polo, if I end up frozen in the field and the freaking rock truck is scampered off with my body, hopefully he leaves my phone so that this video can help crack the case of why the freaking heck I'm out here. And you know why I'm out here? I'll tell you why I'm out here. The people have spoken, all 7 of them, and I gotta give people what they want. So here I am, out in the flippin' freezing cold, going for a stupid walk for my 7 followers. So if I'm dead, hashtag you're welcome. I don't know. Was it worth it? Who knows? But here I am. So there's that. One more thing in case I didn't mention it. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking cold. That's not what I was going to say. In case I didn't mention it, this is hashtag. I can't even talk. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. Can you see my breath in this video? Hashtag this is stupid. Good morning, my friend. Happy Tuesday. Here we are again. I'm happy to report. Oh man, I was going to be happy to report that I felt better out here today, but it's still a little windy. Gosh dang it, this is so stupid. Oh my gosh, I don't know that I can keep doing this to my body. This is just intense. I don't know how anybody does this. Do you want to know what else is intense? Well, it's actually freaking stupid is what it is. So, I'm on like, what, week 2? Day 2? Yeah, you want to know what? I'm having some serious, intense pain in my legs. So, in my research, guess, do you want to know what I found out? Yeah. I've been diagnosed, well, self-diagnosed, not actual medical diagnosis. Silly girl. I wouldn't have an actual medical diagnosis. I'm just in a self-diagnosis. In my extensive research, I have self-diagnosed myself with shin splints. Freaking shin splints for going on a stupid walk every morning around I can't even call it my block. My gosh, this is so ridiculous. So stupid. Shin splints? What? What the heck? Okay, oh, I gotta check out. No rock check. Okay. Kevin. You named him Kevin, right? Yeah, there's no Kevin. This is only my first time around. Okay, back to the freaking shin splints. In my intense and exhaustive research on the information superhighway, I learned 2 important facts about shin splints. Do you know these facts? These are fun facts. These are actually stupid facts. These are fun facts. The 2 biggest reasons for shin splints are 1, improper form, and 2, too much too soon. Do you know how ridiculous both of those are? For me, walking around my neighborhood, I'm walking. I have improper form when walking. I've been walking for what, 45 freaking years? I don't know how to walk. This is so stupid. Guess I should have been checking my mail more. Maybe if I check my mail every day, I'd know how to walk. Oh my gosh, so dumb. And too much too soon. Seriously, too much too soon. Do you see this path? This takes me like 15 minutes tops. Usually like 12. Too much too soon? This is so ridiculous. So freaking stupid. So, there you go. It's cold, it's windy, and I'm suffering from the condition of freaking shin splints. This is so stupid. Good morning, my friend. I know, you're probably shocked that I am out here given my recent intense medical diagnosis, well, self-diagnosis, but you know what? I'm an avid walker now. So, and you know what else? I ain't no quitter. Actually, I'm a quitter of a lot of things, if I'm being honest. You know what? You know what I ain't a quitter of? Binge watching Netflix shows. That's right. I get a gold star in that category. And I'm just really good at it. And you know what else? You know what never happened? Binge watching Netflix shows. That's right. Stupid shin splints. Never happened. So, there's that. Oh my gosh. And guess who just scampered across the grass? Can you see him in his hidey hole? Can you see him? You can't really see him very well. But he just scampered across the grass. Hi, Kevin. Oh, he ran away. I said hi, and he went in the hole. We'll have to see if he comes back on my next trip around the sun. Not really around the sun, just around the ponds. Well, that's exciting. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning. Maybe if I'm just nice. You named him Kevin, right? Yeah, you named him Kevin. Maybe if I'm just nice to him, we can be friends, and I won't have to be freaked out. I'm still a little freaked out, I'm not going to lie. But there was sun on that field, and he was in the sun. So maybe the last few days there hasn't been no freaking sun, which is why he hasn't been out here. But you saw a tiny glimpse of him, so maybe now you know that I wasn't lying. I mean, who would lie about a freaking rock truck? Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about not being a quitter and being an avid Netflix binge watcher. Yeah, Netflix, don't judge me. Yeah, I'm still watching. Why do they have to judge me like that? Sorry, I'm looking for Kevin. It freaks me out when I have to go backwards. Okay, so now that I'm an avid walker, you know, I've been doing this a long time. Do you think it's time for me to, like, get a trainer? I feel like it's time because I have to make sure I have a good form and not too much too soon. So walking is really intense. It's an intense sport. It's probably the most intense sport out there. I didn't even know I picked the most intense one, but I'll tell you what, my legs are telling me that I picked an intense one. So freaking ridiculous. It's a joke. It's a freaking joke, but it's not even a funny joke. It's a painful joke. Hashtag, this is stupid. Happy Thursday. Did you see that? The sun is shining. The birds were singing. Oh, there's this loud noise over here, but we'll get past that in just a second. Yeah, and I'm looking out for Kevin, but I don't see him. But maybe the second time around. Oh, let's see. Now that sounds good. It's a beautiful day. This is kind of what I was thinking when I started last week. That it would feel like it's still a tiny bit chilly, but I'm not going to complain because I don't know if you remember what was happening last week, but it is a bit cray-cray. Okay, so last Thursday the wind was pelting my face, but you know what it's not doing today? I mean the rain. It's not pelting my face today. I'm checking for Kevin. Kevin. No, maybe next time. Okay. Today is Thursday, and more importantly, today is the last day of school. I don't know how you feel about that, but I usually have pretty mixed emotions. I'm grateful for, like, not having to wake my kids up every freaking morning and get them out the door. But also, I don't know if I'm ready for them to just be home and, you know, have to, like... Ooh. Sorry, I thought I saw something. Okay, that's a little chipmunks. Okay, sorry. Anyway, yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know if I'm ready for summer. But whether I'm ready or not, here we are. So I hope you have a glorious day. I should probably find out what time school gets out, so my kid isn't just sitting there, because I'm pretty sure it's early out, so I guess I better figure that out. I'll do that after my long walk. So, all right. That's all I have to report. I hope you have a fabulous day. Adios. I know. This is a surprise. You get two in one day, but I have to show you. Well, I didn't see Kevin, but I did see another rock truck, but this one was smaller and so fast. It was in the middle, and then it scurried so fast to that drainage pipe over there. So fast, and it was a lot smaller. So now here's the question that we need to figure out. Does Kevin have a girlfriend? Oh my, this is exciting. Or maybe it's a family member, but here's what I don't know. Because this is one pond filled, and then Kevin's in the next one. Do they even know about each other? Could it be his girlfriend, but they don't know because they're in different ponds. It's not really ponds because, you know, there's not really water, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, that is the question of the day. Do they know about each other? Because what if they're this close to each other and they don't even know? They don't even realize. But maybe the pipes connect and they are friends inside the pipes, just not out here. These are the thoughts that go through my head. Hashtag, you're welcome. Good morning and happy Friday, my friends. And happy first day of summer. That's exciting. Do you know what's not exciting? And do you know what is actually really stupid? Adulting. Adulting is stupid because now it's summer and my kids don't have to go to school and my kids are home. But do I get the summer off? No, I still have to go to work. Hashtag adulting is stupid. I wish I got summers off. That would be amazing, right? Anyway, also, a little update. It's possible that I have maybe been a bit hasty in my self-diagnosis of shin splints. Upon further review and research, it's possible that I'm not suffering from shin splints, just suffering from being completely freaking out of shape. So my legs are screaming, what the heck? But I don't think I am suffering from actual shin splints, just from being out of shape. Which brings me to my point of earlier saying Netflix doesn't cause shin splints. But it's actually possible that Netflix did cause this. So there's that.